Hello everyone and welcome back to another BCP library craft video. My name is Katy and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these 3 reindeer crafts. So we have the Christmas tree decoration here and this reindeer out of a toilet roll tube. There he is, and also this reindeer Christmas card as well. So let's just get straight into it. So for the reindeer tree decoration, we're going to get a piece of paper and draw our reindeer. So first of all, you need to take a pencil, press lightly and do a circle like I've done here. And then we're going to add an oval underneath for his body. Then underneath we're going to add 2 rectangles at the bottom of the body and 1 either side. And then we're going to do 2 ovals like this, kind of slanted. And then add some antlers, and these are just going to act as your guidelines, so you just need to do them lightly. I'm pressing harder so you can see what I'm doing. And that is the base of our reindeer. I'm going to give him a little present, so that is just a square, and then a circle and a bow shape like that. You don't have to add the present, you can have him holding whatever you want. Then I'm adding some hooves, and then 2 eyes, a nose and a smiley face, and I'm also going to add a scarf round like this, which is just like that, and then a little rectangle poking underneath. And that is the base of the reindeer. And now I'm taking a black pen. You can either use a black pen or you can just press harder with your pencil to do the outline. And I'm not going over every single line because some of them are guidelines. I'm just going over the visible lines. And there we go, my reindeer is very nearly done. I just need to add the hooves and draw around the present. And then once that is done, I'm going to erase my pencil lines so I can colour him in. And you can colour yours in however you want to. You can use some pencils, felt tip pens, crayons. I'm going to use my crayons. So I'm going to do the reindeer brown, a nice brown reindeer. And I'm also going to give him a red nose because he is going to be Rudolph. I'm also going to give him a nice multicoloured scarf. But you might want to stick some things on, you might want to do a collage, it's totally up to you. You might want to add some glitter gel pens to him, it's totally up to you. It's your reindeer, this is just a guide. And then I cut my reindeer out, and now I'm going to stick him onto some red paper, or whatever colour paper you have at home is fine. It's totally up to you, or you might want to mount it on some wrapping paper. So I'm just getting my glue stick, putting the glue all over the back of him and putting him on the red paper. And then I'm going to cut a border all the way around so the reindeer has a nice red border. And there we go, that is mine cut out. And now I'm just going to take a little bit of ribbon, turn the reindeer over and tape it to the back so he will be able to hang on our Christmas tree. And here we go, here is the finished tree decoration. So now I'm going to show you how to make the reindeer from the toilet roll tube, and for this you need a toilet roll tube, some brown paper, or you can paint some paper brown if you don't have any, pipe cleaners, googly eyes, scissors, glue and a red bit of paper for the nose. And so you need to cover your toilet roll tube with some brown paper, or you can paint some paper brown or colour some paper brown, or you can do any colour. You don't have to do a brown reindeer, I'm just doing a brown reindeer because they are brown, but you can do a fancy colourful reindeer if you would like. And then you just need to use your glue stick to secure it in place and then wrap the paper around and then add some glue to the end and just hold it in place for a little bit. You might also need to add a little bit more glue just to make sure it stays, and you just need to hold it for a couple of minutes like I'm doing here just to make sure it stays and it doesn't spring open. And then once you have it done, you can fold in the edges like this. You don't have to glue this bit, you can just fold them down, and there we have our covered toilet roll tube. And now I'm going to take some pipe cleaners to make the antlers. I have 1 pipe cleaner that I'm folding in half and just twisting it together until we get to about halfway, and then I'm going to bend the 2 ends outwards to make the antler shape. And again, you don't have to use brown, I'm using a dark brown, but you might have some multicolour pipe cleaners at home. It's totally up to you. You can make your reindeer as colourful as you like. So once I had twisted it together, I then attached it to the toilet roll tube, and if you bend it through, you put a tiny bit of the pipe cleaner inside the tube and then bend it over. You shouldn't need to use tape because the wire of the pipe cleaner will grit on all by itself, but you can use a little bit of tape if you like. So here are both of my antlers attached. And now I'm going to add some googly eyes. If you don't have any googly eyes, you can always draw your eyes on, that's absolutely fine. So I'm adding 2 eyes, and then I'm cutting out a piece of red paper into a circle to make his nose, because again I'm going to do this as Rudolph, but you might want to add a pom-pom, or you might want to draw it on or paint it on. It's totally up to you. And once you have your nose, you can also draw a little smiley mouth, which I am doing here, just to make him look like a happy little reindeer. And that is it. That is how you make a reindeer out of a toilet roll tube. So for the final craft, I'm going to show you how to make a reindeer Christmas card. So you just need to take a piece of card and fold it in half, and then get your brown paper again, or you can colour some paper brown, it's totally up to you, or again use whatever colour you like, and just cut a long triangle. And make sure the bottom edge of the triangle fits onto your card, and once you have cut your triangle shape out, you need to just add some glue to about halfway up the triangle and then stick it along the bottom edge of your card like I'm doing here. We don't want to stick the whole thing down because we are going to curl the top of the paper like this to make the reindeer's nose. So we want to take some glue and put it to the very tip of the triangle and bring it all the way down and just hold it in place for a couple of seconds, because otherwise it will spring up like that. So I'm just going to add a tiny bit more glue and there, hold it down for a little bit longer. And again, I'm going to make this into Rudolph, so I've cut out a circle, a red circle, and put it where the triangle joins the rest of the shape, where the point of the triangle joins, and there we have our reindeer's head. So I am going to also add some ears, which I cut out of the brown paper, and I'm going to put them either side of the triangle, like that. And again, I'm going to add some googly eyes, like this. I'm going to use my brown felt tip pen to draw some antlers over the top, like this. And I'm just doing some random shapes. They're almost like twigs, and then I'm going to thicken them out. And I made the antlers quite nice and big. So I'm just thickening them out right now, just to make them even and make them a little bit thicker, because reindeers do have quite thick antlers, and I'm also drawing the shape in the ear as well. And just to finish it off, I'm adding some sequins to the antlers, so some leaf shapes, some decorations. You could maybe hang some baubles off your antlers, it's totally up to you. This is just what I'm doing. So here is the finished card. It's very easy, and you can then write your personalised Christmas message inside your Christmas card. So those are the 3 reindeer crafts: the Christmas decoration, the toilet roll reindeer, and the Christmas card. It's now your turn to see what you can make. You don't have to do them exactly how I've done them, you can adapt them to whatever you have at home. But that is all for this video, and we'll see you in another BCP library video very soon.